Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are going to see how to implement int type root constraints to restrict the format of URL parameter. So first we'll see what is the root constraint. So a root constraint is rule that restrict what values a URL parameter can have in web application. So friends, as we know, whatever we are passing here, that is nothing but our URL. For example, here I have given https://www.google.co.in. That is your URL. Okay. So while accessing this URL, you can give a particular type of constraint to that URL. Means only integer values can access this URL or string can access this URL like this. It ensures that only specific format type of values are allowed in URL or particular specific type of value you can give. Either you can give the integer or you can give this alpha constraint, means it will contains the letters only. Okay. If I give in constraint, then it will accept only the integer numbers. If I give alpha as a constraint, then it can take the letters. It depends on your choice how you are giving the constraint. You can give the combination of integer and string also. Now see this is URL and I'm passing number here as 4562. Okay, just press the enter. Now see the same number will be displayed as here ID. Okay, it is nothing but the parameter whatever I am passing here. Okay, suppose I change the number. Suppose I take the number 561 and press enter. You see ID is again changed. It is taking 561. Means whenever I am passing the integer, at that time it is taking that value as a parameter. If I pass here string, now see here just I have implemented integer type of constraint. Okay, I have not given the alpha type of constraint. Okay, then what will happen? Suppose I am passing integer plus some character string and I am pressing the enter. Okay, now see in such case it is showing HTTP error 404 because here I have just given integer type of constraint and I am trying to pass integer plus some characters. It is not following the constraint given. That's why it is giving the error as a 40404. So friends, I hope you are clear with what is the root constraint. Okay. So here we are going to implement integer type of root constraint. Okay. So let's start with video. So here you need to install the software, that is a Visual Studio 2022. Okay, so within search box I will type Visual Studio. Now see it is showing Visual Studio 2022. So just double click on it, it will get open. Now friends, if you have not installed Visual Studio 2022, then please check the description box. I have given link in description box for installation of Visual Studio. Now we are going to create new project. So if you observe toward right hand side, you will get option create a new project. So just click on it. Now see, before creating the project, we have to select the template also. And here we are going to use the template. So within search box, just type ASP.NET Core Web App MVC. That is Model View Controller. Now see, here you are getting two options, ASP.NET Core Web App and MVC. But here it contains, the first one contains C sharp and another one contains the F sharp. But we are going to use here C sharp. So we'll select this first template with C sharp. So just select this and click on this next button. Now here we have to provide the project name. Here we are implementing the integer type of root constraint. So I will give name according to that. So I will give name int root constraint. Here location where your project will get saved. So by default, whatever is coming, I am taking the location. If you want, you can change the location also. And now just click on next button. Now framework, you have to select the latest with long-term support. So right now, I'm having the latest version .NET 8 with long-term support. Make sure that you are using LTS version. LTS is long-term support, and just select this configure for HTTPS. Okay. Now click on this create button, which is at bottom right corner. Okay. So just click on create. Now towards right hand side, you will get your project name. You will get within Solution Explorer, your project will get created. Now here you will have the program.cs file. Okay. So just double click on it. It will get opened. Now here we will modify the code. At the last, map controller is given. Okay. Map controller root. Within that, name is given as a default and pattern. Controller is home and action is index, which is by default. And here id, and id we want as this parameter we want as integer type. So I will give integer, and this question mark indicates the optional. Means what we have done changes here. Id will be type of integer, and this question mark indicates it's optional. Okay. Means here we are creating the constraint. Now friends, here home is the name of controller class. Okay. And here index is method in that controller class which should be executed. Means while routing, control will go to execute index method of this controller class. Now we will add the controller. So within Solution Explorer, you will have this controllers folder. Within that controllers folder, you will have home controller.cs file. So just double click on it. It will get opened. Now here we are going to pass the controllers. Modify the code. Now you have here name of the class, public class, home controller, colon, this controller. Okay. So within this class, just we'll delete this code and we'll modify it as public I action result. Again, we are going to implement index method. So index, and it is for type of integer. So int id for id parameter which is type of integer. Okay. And it returns content, and it is going to return the content. So here we have given action result index method. We have passed parameter as a int id because we are giving integer type of constraint. Again, it is returning value of type integer. Okay, now it's time to execute your program. Press F5 button. Now it will redirect you towards web browser. Now see here, right now we have not passed any value. So it is taking by default as a 0. Here this number 7158, it indicates the port number. After that, just we have to add home and home controller, and within that index method. Okay. And after index method, we have to pass our parameter. Suppose I am passing the parameter value as 999 and just press the enter. Here it will show the value of id whatever you are passing here. Here I have passed index value as a 999. So it has taken id value as 3 times 9. Suppose I am modifying it value as 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and just press the enter. It is taking that value as ID here. Okay. If I'm not passing any kind of value, just press the enter. It is taking ID as a 0. We have given condition like that integer value is optional. So I have not given value, that's why it is giving ID as a 0. But if instead of integer I pass any name or any string, suppose I am passing st and just press enter. Now see here it is giving HTTP error 404. So in this way we have implemented integer root constraint to restrict the format of URL parameters. So friends, I hope this video was helpful for you. If you have any query related with this video, you can comment me in comment box. And if you really like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Thank you.